Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction. Today, a day late admittedly, we are going to be doing the song Unleash by BAND-MAID. BAND-MAID recently, I think it was about 9 days ago now, released a live video of Unleash and I haven't heard it, so I figured I wanted to check that out and can I get on top of what they're doing, but I've also been told that I really should be checking out the official version of it, the studio version, so I can watch the music video. I decided I was going to do both. So we're going to do the studio version first, then we're going to do the live version, maybe compare and contrast and see which version's better. It would depend on the production quality of the studio version against the sound quality of the PA and the live version, but we'll go in, we'll see what happens. And if there's a solo, it's getting paused twice.
How many times 繰り返すめまい咳込んだ殻についたリボンでもう動けない I am losing my mind
That bass is so fucking heavy on that song. It's quite a kind of cool punky type riff and not even like a pop punky type riff like they normally do. It's just punky sounding, which is kind of different and I quite like it. Also, the singing feels different. Like usually Psyche's kind of usually trying to sing quite nicely with a little bit of grit, but usually just like a little bit of grit to kind of push some of the sections, whereas this time it seems to be more grit, more attitude, and she's pushing that rather than trying to sound pretty, which to be fair fits the aesthetic of the rest of the song very, very well. You guys kind of regularly tell me that BAND-MAID does different genres, and to me, I hear like two different types of BAND-MAID songs. We've already went into this. This one does feel distinctly different.
節だべ線も悪も極端だ触れずに選べ遊べ追い込んで Going 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 up そんなシャツは必要ないから待ってるよずっと名前 It's made up 劇場的エモーション Showtime この瞬間が動き出すな
Yeah, her singing sounds a lot more frantic on this song, and I don't know why, but it's really cool and it really works. Also, the drums are thunderous sounding, and I don't mean the way that she's playing them because she's actually kind of restrained for how she normally plays the drums in songs like this. The actual sound production on the drums sounds fucking massive. There's so much bass on the toms and the bass drum. It sounds fucking huge. That together with Misa's admittedly pretty solid bass playing means your whole back end is just... that's nuts. This chorus just feels borderline frenzied, and it's nowhere near the fastest BAND-MAID song. For some reason, their delivery of how they're doing it just gives it a whole extra punch. I'm sorry, I'm going back. That drum fill. It's the production. It could be my headphones. It could be that my headphones are particularly bassy. I don't know. But that drum fill was just loud. It's just fucking loud. I'm liking this one a lot because it feels really different and not in the Dragon Cries type way. The guitar work is quite restrained in a way that just allows everybody else to just give it I think to give it an energy, and I think live this is going to be live. This could be one of the ones where they can just go nuts. okay, it was already quite fast paced, and then the fucking shredding guitar came in. The wee kind of triplets that she's doing is just, oh, it's added an extra layer of punch. This is, yeah.
いつも何度も迷いながら景色をちゃんと forget to make it 刺激的 emotion showtime この瞬間を待っていたんだ Alice まただんだんリリだんだん I feel chasing my dreams どこにもないただ掴むだけ Yeah 一か八か乗るか反るか雨に晴れに風にたまに曇りの anytime 巡る
Okay. Was not ready for that. Was not ready for that. I was sitting in my head thinking this might actually be my favourite BAND-MAID song at the moment because I fucking love the way they punch into that chorus. I was not ready for this. Where they've just went kind of weird. I'm not even sure how it's went yet because I'll need to wait until I'm a bit more into it.
瞬間を待っていた景色をちゃんと forget to make it 刺激的 emotion showtime この瞬間を待っていたんだ Alice まただんだんリリだんだん I feel chasing my dreams どこにもないただ掴むだけ Yeah 一か八か乗るか反るか雨に晴れに風にたまに曇りの anytime 巡り巡りたどり着いた光踏み出す一歩は一歩だ一歩だ期待を超えた未来が待ってる Now we go
The guitar line is kind of buried in the mix, but that thing is fucking mental. Such a. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that they must have written the guitar line first and then, like, done the rest of the thing around that to go, okay, that's the guitar line, but leave that a couple of bits and we'll come in with this kind of timing and we'll kind of build up to getting that guitar line in there. If that is the case, where if you hear that guitar line and your decision making is, let's slow it down and do this with it, that's wild. Because if I hear that guitar line on its own, I think that part's is about to go fucking nuts. And they've went the exact opposite route and went, that's going to be the slowest part of the song. it's just wild.
一歩だ期待を超えた未来が待ってる Now we go
Oh, okay. Nah, yeah, that was cool. That was cool. My last Miku is bringing some fantastic harmonies, as she does. But, right, and I didn't pause the solo this time because I'm trying to be nice to you guys because I'm a day late, right? But the solo was cool as fuck because I feel like it was double tracked. And the wee harmony thing going on all the way through it, which I like it when solos do that. But then also, it's the pause before they kick in. The melody's cool for the chorus, but it's the wee pause that all the musicians do, and then when it kicks in on the emotion bit, it's just cool. Absolute fucking banger from start to finish. That song's fantastic. Absolutely fan fucking tastic. The chorus is genius. The way you go into the chorus, genius. It feels like a different band almost, but it's got that really cool kind of punky vibe to it. And then when you get to your chorus, just catchy, solid melodies. That was the official studio version. We're now going to go and check out the live version of it and see if it's as good. But before we do that, I would like to stop for a second so that we can have a word from our sponsor.
くるっぽー当ててキレイキレイするっぽー みんなも一緒にウォッシュはハンズっぽくるっぽー
There you go, guys. There you go, guys. That's how you wash your hands. And that infomercial was brought to you by my last Miku. So now we're on to the live version, and if they can bring half the energy to the live performance that they've brought to the studio version, this is going to be wild.
めでさえ繰り返すめまい先込んだ絡みついたリバウンドでもう動けない I'ma lose my mind
Right, do you see what I mean though? She's given that so much more welly than what she normally does. Like, that was proper fucking rock voice, and it's kinda cool. I like it from her. It's just slightly more than normal, and yeah, it suits her quite well. I'm trying to think what that opening riff sounds like, and it's... Yeah, and this is a very, very weird comparison, but kinda the hives, the white stripes type stuff, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but just in terms of, like, it's just a simple kind of 4-chord sequence that they're battering through, and then obviously, like, their musicianship is taking it to another level, but it's got that kind of initial feeling to it though, which I'm quite enjoying. It's a lot more easy to get into than some of their riffs. Also, at the same time, with the same standard of musicianship that they always have. 'That's me just realising that it's my last Miku that sings my favourite bit of this song, and that makes me happy. Also, her backing vocals at the start of the chorus, where she's just doing like the kind of as. Lovely. It was nicely mixed in the studio version, so it kind of just, you don't really notice it unless you're actually actively looking out for it, but because this is a live version, it kind of just stands out a wee bit more, so it kind of struck me there, and I was like, yeah, that's actually really nice. Like... it's just as cool. It's just as cool the second time round. I will say, right, I'm not a huge fan of the kind of borderline rapping, but who cares? Who cares, honestly? Because it's the context and how it's used which makes it palatable. So, ordinarily, you go and you throw that in, and it's so fucking, like, forced in there that sounds kind of silly. Like, there's been other song reactions I've done on the channel where they've had a song that's just been going along fine, and then suddenly it's switched into a rapping section, and it's just been silly. It's clearly shoehorned in. Whereas this one, it kind of feels a bit more organic, and that makes it easier to digest. I don't love the rapping, but I don't mind the rapping. And it's also very short and sweet. It's in, it's back out again, and then we're back onto the rest of the song, which is fine.
巡り巡りたどり着いた一人踏み出す一歩は今だ今だ期待を超えた未来が待ってる Now we go
That note, by the way, I don't know if paused during the solo, don't give a fuck. You got the solo the last time, so shut it. That note that she just held there, where it had like the actual kind of backing grit to it as well. That was borderline a scream. See, to be fair, see, right, I'm not gonna lie to you lads, right? See if she had actually full on screamed that fucking note, that would have been stunning. But as it stands, beautiful. Honestly, just as banging live as it is in the studio version. Fantastic. I actually think I kind of prefer Saki's vocal delivery on the live version, but I prefer the studio version because the studio version's got a bit more punch to it. Obviously, I think if I was there live, it would be absolutely blowing my head off. With the PA and how they've recorded it live, it's got more punch on the studio version, which is fine. But Saki's vocal delivery, fantastic. The backing vocals stand out more on the live version, which I quite like. That is just an absolutely banging song from start to finish. I can't say enough good things about that song. I really like that. Guys, that was Unleash by BAND-MAID. Tell me, what do you think of the song? Where does it rate in your opinion in BAND-MAID songs? I've been markabusi. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.